Hey everybody, I know it's winter time. You gotta bundle up, you know, when you go outside you gotta put the coat on, the gloves, not to mention the hat, and of course the scarf, which is what we're playing today. Scarf. A game that is 100% about you going out in the snow and dressing warmly, right? No, not at all. Scarf is a very interesting indie 3D platformer where he plays this little blue guy who wears a long scarf, which also doubles as I guess a dragon. It's kind of also a dragon, which is interesting because the little blue boy, has kind of like has like a relationship. They got a relationship, him and this dragon scarf thing. It's pretty interesting, pretty odd. I gotta tell you guys, I don't know what the hell's going on in this game. I don't know what the story is. I know you're collecting stuff. There's great puzzles. The gameplay's really fun. But I couldn't tell you what's going on. I really don't know. It's very obscure, and the text doesn't help me to understand what's going on. I got no idea. So, as of this moment, I am, according to this, about... let's say we're close to an hour into the game, okay? 50 minutes, 60 minutes, somewhere in that vicinity. So we played about an hour of it, and I like it. I like this game. You got your double jump, you know, you got another ability where you can use the scarf to swing across, you know, a chasm. You know, you got your typical 3D platformer flair. But it's wrapped in sort of this nice cel-shaded style. You know, it's got this really beautiful look to it. Here, why don't we do a little platforming here? Oh. That is not a brick we can jump into, is it? The closer we get to it... See that? Yeah, we can jump on it, but then there's nowhere to go. So the game has some great little puzzles in it. It has some really fun little things to figure out. There's this orb that you can carry to walk through water, which is a ton of fun. And as I was saying, the overall control in this game is also very good. I see something lighting up in the water there, but I'm not sure where to go at this point. Because here's the thing, you jump in the water, which we just did, it just respawns you back up here. Which leads me to think perhaps maybe we don't have everything we need to make it across. So we're gonna head back outside because there was another place we can go to, which is gonna be a nice reveal for you guys. Oh wait, we can't go back outside. I was gonna say it's gonna be a nice reveal for you guys because it's very pretty outside. There's like beautiful blue water, sand, but I guess we won't be looking at that today. So there was a lever. So okay, so what are we doing here? What are we doing here, guys? I came to this area thinking like, hey, we're gonna do a cool puzzle. This will be a good area to show off. Now I don't even know what we're doing. Ah, see. I'm blind tonight. Recording this. We gotta jump over. Wasn't solid yet. Alright, we gotta wait for it to be solid. Time it right. There it is. Okay. Jump up, use the scarf thing, and jump over. There we go. We collect this orb thing in our chest. That's the other thing. You got this like black hole thing in your chest. Black holes, son. It's stuck in your chest. I don't know why. But you collect things in your chest. Talk about heartburn, right? Alright. Apparently we've unlocked this new Slingshot Ability. That's fun. So everything uses a scarf. So, you know, swinging across the chasm like we just did, uses the scarf. Using the slingshot, another scarf. It's all scarf related. There's another one we did at the beginning where you had to collect these little orbs, and it like actually, very much like the game Journey, if you played that before, fills up your scarf with a pattern, which is kind of cool. So yeah, this game kind of feels like a more, I guess a more deliberate like Journey type game. If you played Journey, if you haven't, it's a game where you play as a very nondescript character who has a scarf. The scarf grows as the game goes on, and you do different things. And this game, though, it's a bit more of a throwback, like I said, throwback deliberate 3D platformer with a scarf. So really that's what it has in common with that. I mean, the art style is somewhat similar, though I think Journey has a little bit more of a kind of washed out look to it. Neither here nor there. So we'll jump over here. Ah, so that's what was going on with that little wooden crate thing. Okay, so that just like came down. I see. All right. So at this point, we have a few different ways we can go. Ah! A lot of these little bricks that you run on, they like to surprise you by falling under your feet. I'm not quite sure where it is we want to go, though. Oh, you know what? We actually did want to go on that center console. I was going to say center console. Center stone thingy here. The center platform. Can't think words tonight. Hurting brain. So now we got to walk this back up to the top to where that lever was missing. So let's do that. So it looks like we have a couple different ways of doing that. When you have this object, when you're carrying an object like this, you cannot jump. You gotta walk it. Makes sense? You're playing as a little guy. He doesn't have a whole lot of strength, you know? From here, looks like we need to now drop this onto the wood thing. And these are the puzzles I'm talking about here in the game. They're fun. They're just like, you know, none of them are entirely super difficult. But I find them fun to do. Like, you kind of get what you got to do once you figure it out, you know? And it's not going to take you a super long time to figure it out. But as you can see here, I mean, they opened up this whole area to turn it into an environment puzzle. Ooh, oh, I almost fell in. So they're doing more than just like, you know, what I feel the average game might do. Where they just like, you know... Or rather, I'm sorry, not the average game, what the average indie game might do. Like a lot of, you know, indie games may not go the mile that this one is going to kind of show off a lot of the cool environment, you know, drain the water, fill up the water, get the object, do the thing. There's a lot of other indie games out there that, you know, probably have less budget that aren't able to pull off that cool stuff. But luckily, this game, along with... everything else it does well is able to do that, which is really cool. Now, the one thing I will say about this game too is that it's not perfect. If you're looking for, you know, pinpoint precision controls, that kind of thing, you know, if you're looking for Mario type controls, you're not really going to find that here. The controls are good, they feel good, but it definitely feels like a third-party platformer, if that makes sense. You know, it reminds me of back in the day playing N64 or GameCube games, you know, and you would get like the first party game, the Nintendo game, Mario always controlled like perfectly, and then you get a third party game from somebody, from whatever development house, and it was good, you enjoyed it, but there you could tell that there was just something different, and you still had fun with it, but it just didn't quite have that same polish, you know. And I don't want that to sound like an insult to this game, because it's totally not. I'm enjoying myself with it. I quite enjoy... Alright, I was bringing that down because I thought maybe that would get us over... to the bottom area down there, but I guess not. I mean, I guess we could still give this... Maybe we just gotta leave it up. But yeah, I don't want it to sound like I'm ragging on this game. I like all kinds of different games, indie games especially, because I feel like people get to be more creative, you know, with their endeavors and whatnot in their game. They get to be more creative with kind of what they're trying to portray as a story, and what they're trying to do with the character, and of course mechanics. It doesn't bother me too much. However, it is bothering me right now. Oh, okay, so we just had to jump it. No big deal. So you're running into these other characters there. You can see we got the weird plant dragon scarf thing. eating the... You can't see behind my webcam, I apologize, but it's one of the collectibles. Almost looks like a ship wheel that you're collecting. So we got that. Now I think we're going to head back to the hub world, or so it would seem. Each world seems to have 3 main collectibles you can get as well. I collected, I think, there's like some little guy. I wonder if he'll show me in the options. Let's take a look. I apologize, little technical difficulty there. I don't know what's going on with my screen capture software there. But here in the pause menu, it can at least show you, you know, give you an idea of what the storytelling is like in this game. The exposition, it's a little strange, to be quite honest.
To seize that freedom.
So I'm not quite sure if any of this is actually making any sense to me, because I know for me it's not. So I don't know. I watch it and it's very ambiguous, you know, it's very obscure. So I'm honestly not quite sure what's going on there or what they're trying to get across there. There are some nice drawings you can collect though too. There we go. So this is what I was looking for with these toys. So these toys are actually things that you could find in the levels you're playing. So we played through the first level here, and in this first level, we collected like a little man, a star, and we missed the horse. No idea where the horse is. And it looks like maybe we can go back and collect pieces of a painting, maybe? I didn't collect any of those. I don't know. I'm not sure what that is all about. What I am seeing here, though, is that it seems like on this toys menu that there may only be... Let's see. Okay, so we got that one, 2, 3. There may only be 3 main levels in this, so this might be a pretty short game, too. This might be like a... If that level took me an hour just to get through, maybe just a little over an hour, so this might be like a 3-hour game for some of you out there keeping tabs on that kind of thing. But it looks like there is some replayability collecting things, so keep that in mind, too. Alright, so we need to go back up to this thing, I guess? Yep, so we collected those 2 wheel thingamabobbers. We're going to put them in the plate, or the brazier. Is that what those are called? And it looks like we've now opened up the next world, so we will head over there. So yeah, as you can see, we collected those 2. You can see there are 4 more to fill up. That would definitely fill in with the math. If you're collecting 2 per world, that means there's going to be 3 worlds altogether. So you're going to get a, you know, 3 to 4 hour game here for those keeping track. I would say, though, so far, I personally, this is another perk for me because I like shorter games, honestly, especially, you know, fun, inventive indie games that are shorter too, because you're just getting a quick new experience, like boom, there you go, you played through it, you know. I like that kind of stuff. So I know for some people that's a break though, because I know a lot of people want to play a much longer game. Me personally, I like to get in, see what the game has to offer, get out, you know. I like that. I like a game that respects my time. This is actually a cool little... I'm trying to shuffle through the sand here. It's having a real hard time. Real beautiful little like deserty area here though. The one interesting thing about the main characters, I don't know that his art style completely meshes with the art style of the rest of the world. Because you have these like really beautiful landscapes here. You know, they don't look realistic, but they're much more realistic than what we have with our main character here. I'm not saying I don't like his design. I'm just saying I'm not so sure that it completely fits, if that makes sense. At least for me. I guess it also doesn't help that I have no idea what is going on in the story with the game either. Like if I could sort of make a little bit more sense out of what they were going for with the story as well, that might help. Alright, what do we get here? Put it in our chest, and... Hey! Paraglider, we can fly now. Okay, so we're doing an RT. Alright, that's fun. And with the more abilities I find in this game, the more I really get these like flashback nostalgia, you know, thoughts, you know, from playing games several years ago, back in the aughts, GameCube, PS2. Just playing the day of the, the day of the 3D platformer. I know they still come out today, but they all harken back to that time, at least in my opinion. Oh, made it. Okay, we're gonna slingshot. We ready? Okay, we're starting to combine abilities. That's fun. You guys all know this. That's when games start to get really fun. That first world was cool, but look how big this one is. Got a cool look to it. I am playing this game a day before it releases. I don't know if there's going to be a day one patch for it. I have noticed some texture popping. I have noticed a bit of stuttering here and there. Otherwise, the game does actually play pretty well. This, as far as I know, is only releasing on Steam for the moment. I'm sure they are going to work out any bugs and such before they probably release it to consoles, would be my guess. Steam has kind of become that. It's become a ground for people to release their games, have people play them, and have them patch them before they put them out on console. I've seen a lot of indies start doing that, which I think is a good plan, quite honestly. See, like, with this story here, I have no idea what's going on. You saw those little, like, line creature things, like, flying around, and now this guy's flying up here, and he's taking these little doodads here. Like, everything is ambiguous and kind of ethereal. You know, I don't know what is going on. It's a ghost world with ghosts that are stealing my beads and stole my beads. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on. But I like it. I think it's cool. This presentation right here, like running up to the gigantic castle, I guess you would call this. What would you call this? This gigantic stone settlement? This is a very, very cool moment. I like this. Yeah, I could definitely tell, like, in this area, the area is kind of chugging a little bit more than it was in previous areas, so might be some optimization things that need to be done here. Alright, so for this thing here, this is what I was talking about earlier. This is where you gotta collect the little orbs to fill up your scarf, and then put them into this thing to, you know, I guess what we're gonna be doing is bringing these bridges back online, so to speak. So let's go see if we have things we can collect over here. Alright, so there's one of the collectible orb little thingies over there. I don't even know if it's an orb. It's like a flying ribbon with a aura around it. I don't know, man. I wish I could say. Oh! Didn't mean to do that. I was gonna try to fly over. Oh, there we go. So we needed the gust. And I should have looked to see how many collectibles we have to get. Before I'm gonna go do that real quick. Very impressive architecture in this little area, though. I like this area. This is very cool. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I think that was the same as before. And I see one over there in the water down there. So there's going to be a collectible there as well. Let's go get this one. Let's see if we can get all these collectibles here. What do you say? See on the scarf, oh, we got a little patch there on the scarf. So now, at this point, we need to find the rest and fill up our scarf with cool design, cool pattern. I like this little paragliding ability. It's pretty fun. Looks good. Alright, so the picture was up over here. Alright, so it goes red, yellow, guy sitting down, platforms. Okay, so you grab it. Red. Yellow. Grab it. There we go. Go. There it is. Tough puzzle. I thought I was going to fly somewhere and make me work on another puzzle or something. Okay, so that's 2. Check out my scarf, man. Okay, so the other one was over here. At least 3 of 5. So there it is. So we need to pull the lever. That's going to pop that dude up. Okay. What are we looking at over here? What is this thing? So we push this over. This is going to blow the flower over there, I'm assuming? Is that what this is? I don't know. Standing on it does nothing. It is a little fan, but nothing's really happening. Okay. Interesting. What was over here? This one is actually much more in depth, like getting these orbs in the second world, much more in depth, because when I was getting the orbs in the first level, they were literally just like kind of littered in an area, and it was just like, here, pick them up. Not difficult at all. Alright, so we gotta get like a purple crystal here. Oh, there it is. Pointing to it. Thanks, Scarf Dude. Give our Scarf Guy a little hug here. Thanks for showing us. We'll walk this thing over. Okay, so now we got some stairs and one of the little ribbon orb things. Okay. We're making progress here. Alright, so that's 3, right? Got 2 more to get. I know there's one, obviously the one there. Let's see, where could the 4th one, or I guess 5th and final, I guess up over here. Let's find out. Not here. Thought it would be. But I see nothing. We got stairs. Okay. There is a platform here. What is this supposed to be used for? Oh, it's another one of those fan things. Okay. Okay, so that one actually blew like a little gust of wind. Oh, and it revealed a switch. Okay. Which reveals... Ah, look at that. Alright, so that's number 4. We just got that last one to get, which I think if we go back to the top up here, we can actually go and grab. So let's go grab that. So I think we could be able to just drop down and grab it from up here. Would be my guess anyway. So we could jump from here, use our paraglider, drop. Now of course this is going to be completely dependent on how far down we can drop, because I don't know. Okay, we're good. That is the 5th and final pickup. What is the easiest way to get back from here? As just fly into the flower. Oh, we don't even need to. We don't need it. I really thought it was going to be a little harder to traverse that. But it was not a problem in the slightest. Run this up here. Alright, so we run up to this thing. Stand on the switch. We hit X. And all the little ribbon orb things we collected go into this thing. And boom, here we go. We finally have our bridges. Ah, okay. And that is the... That was the culprit of the slowdown, the sluggishness, where the whatever shader they're using on those bridges was really... it was really doing a number on the on the FPS there, in my opinion. But, all right, we'll go into this little room here. What do we got in here? Kind of black mass or something. Whenever we get into the areas like this,
a black truth was waiting for me.
the Scarf is not a big fan of little black hole type little things. At least in the first level, he was not into it. Oh wait, I guess there was a door behind here. We're only going to go a little bit further here, guys. I don't want to spoil everything for you. But I will just say that I'm really enjoying my time with this so far. I think it's a fun little game. I think the developers have done a great job here. If you are a fan of... We're doing lasers here now? If you are a fan of 3D platformers, just in the least, if you're a fan of puzzle games, that kind of thing, I think you're really going to have fun here. And I guess it works out that I haven't been able to figure this puzzle out just yet, because this will leave something for you guys to figure out when you get to this yourselves. Because I think we got to do we got to aim that beam into that thing there, would be my guess. Yeah, because that door will not open without it. Oh, wait, I think I know. I think I know. We'll do this one last thing here, and then we'll call it. 'Cause I want to see what happens, but we got this thing here. We could pull it. There it is. What'd I tell you? What'd I tell you? It's almost like I've played games like this before. It's got, because of this level, it's got a little bit of the, like, Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy type of feel to it with the puzzles. Just kind of cool. Definitely takes me back. Oh, cutscene. Bright. Very bright. And things are not looking good for our little guy here with the scarf. Oh man, watch out for the scorpion, right? What is going on here? We get to the end of whatever this is here. Oh my. Look, the scarf is completely white now. Would not be good for the scarf. Without the scarf, we lose all of our abilities. I'll bring this over to the scarf and let him eat whatever this little nugget is. That'll help him restore. Looks like a frayed. Yeah, he's all frayed out now. Well, anyway, we're going to let the dragon kind of go do his thing. As you can see, there's like a whole nother big area to explore here and do more puzzles with. So even though there's only 3 areas of the game, each one seems to have a lot to do. I didn't even actually do everything that was in the first world. So There's replay value. If you're aiming to just get from, start to finish as fast as you can could probably finish this in, 3 hours or maybe a little less. But if you're actually looking to enjoy the game, explore everything, find everything, it looks like you're going to be able to spend a little bit of time in here, which is really cool. But here is, I don't even know what our main character is called. We have the Scarf. We know his name. It's Scarf. I don't know what this guy's name is. No idea. Still don't think he fits in with the aesthetic of the game very well, though. I don't know. But regardless of all that, Scarf is a fun little game. I definitely recommend it for those 3D platforming fans out there. If you're into exploring games, you like puzzle games, this might be something that really appeals to you as well. So I definitely recommend checking this one out if any of that sounds fun. But guys, that is Scarf on Steam as of now, or at least soon. Thanks for watching, and of course I'll see you all next time.